creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra. Por amor.
Hola mi gente, welcome to El Latino Rudio, aka Latin Noise, baby. How are you guys doing? This is your girl Evie, and this is my host. Adiós. What happened? What happened to Johnny? Oh my God, Johnny, the eclipse se lo llevó. The eclipse took Johnny away, but no, I'm just kidding. But you know, he had a prior engagement. Happy belated birthday to Johnny. So everybody wish him a happy belated birthday. And he's spending a great time with his family. So let's send him some love and a lot of blessings. And see you later, Johnny. So anyway, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Listen, can you believe what's going on with the earth lately? I don't know what is happening with the earth. I know that, Charles, ¿qué es lo que está pasando? I mean, it was trembling a little bit, just a little bit. I think it a little shook, a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. I hope you guys were safe. What you thought about it? You know, give us some comments, send us some emails, write some comments about what happened, like how you felt about all this going on with the earthquake, you know, and I think it was in Lebanon, New Jersey that happened, so it was recorded as a 4.7 or 4.8, which is a big deal, but listen, I think that our friends in Los Angeles, they're so used to it, it's like, oh wow, 4.8, oh, that's nothing. It's okay, but I hope everybody's safe. And but in sad news, we did not hear in Latino Ruido, your host, Charles, Johnny, me. We didn't make the billionaires list, the Forbes billionaires list. Nosotros estamos pelados, but happy for her. Taylor Swift made the billionaires list. She's worth $1.1 billion. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I know that, Charles, I know we made the Estoy pelao list. Estoy pelao list. That's what we made, but it's incredible how this list have gotten out of control. I think back in the days, if I'm correct, it used to be like the most wealthiest or the most well-known celebrities, But now it's the billionaire list. That's a big deal, the billionaires list. So, oh my goodness, what can I do with all that money? But no, estamos bien pelado. But, happy for her. She joins the list with Jimmy Buffett and Rihanna. Good for them, Jay-Z, hey. But you know what? I didn't notice there was no Latinos in that list. I wonder why. What's going on? There was no Latinos in there. And I thought that maybe, Christina, but I don't know. Christina got lost. I don't know what happened to Christina. but listen, we did not make the list. It's so sad. Definitely sad. But, that's how it is. But guess what? We did make that good that we still here we weren't taken by the aliens with the eclipse list. So we're still here. Unfortunately, our Johnny is not here. He's somewhere over there. But that is incredible how everybody was just like going crazy over the eclipse. And I mean, oh my God, like we have to find a place. We're going to record this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And a lot of people also got a little scared of it. Because if you do remember the whole Y2K movement. Oh my God, take your money away from your bank accounts and all this stuff. And what happened? Nothing happened. 12 midnight hit. It was like nothing. So I think that this whole thing, I mean, it was great to see, it was great. But, it's just another thing happening, passing our lovely earth. So happy, But anyway, it is what it is. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope that your week has been okay. But listen, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back, mi gente. Porque tú sabes qué, que llegaron los huracanes boricua aquí en Latino Ruido. AKA nothing, Latin noise, nothing. Look at me, Latin noise. But yeah, los huracanes boricua estamos aquí. You know how it is. You know why I mentioned that? I don't know if anybody out there is watching La Casa de los Famosos, which is a show that is a hit right now in Telemundo. Telemundo, give us a call if you want some, sponsorship. But anyway, it dawned on me that, do we still watch Spanish-speaking programming right now? Because I remember when I was growing up, we used to have Sábado Gigante on Saturdays. We used to have Walter Mercado. We used to have las novelas, las noticias. But now it's fading away. And even Milta de Perales, I don't know anybody out there, the audience, do you remember Milta de Perales? She used to have a little segment about the hair and stuff like that. And it's like we have Caso Cerrado. But, that's like bochinche. I mean, that's like crazy. I love it. Pero, do we even still watch Spanish-speaking programming right now? Because besides now that I got into the La Casa de los Famosos, which is like a Spanish version of the famous show Big Brother's Celebrity, I mean, really, I don't watch anything on the Spanish-speaking channels at all. Not even the novelas are that, that interesting. And don't come for me. I know I said they're not interesting. I know a lot of people watch them. But it really, nothing has caught my attention. So, do Latinos right now are consuming any programming, any news? Because I know that, the different demographics right now of what we're going through, a lot of people are online. They cater to online programming. They cater to, pre-recorded a lot of news, of programming and stuff like that. So, it's just interesting, to kind of focus and what's the difference? What is happening right now in our Latino community? And for this, I wanted a special guest to come and sit down with me and talk about this. And please give him a welcome applause to our producer, Charles. Yay!
Oh, hello. Thank you for having me here. Hello, everyone in Latino Ruidos.
Latin noise.
Wait, since I'm in the Latin noise, ¿cómo está? Todos. Estoy aquí en la Latin noise.
Diablo, ese es Radio Vado, diablo.
You got to put the radio voice.
The radio voice. Thank you so much for
keeping me
company, because Johnny is up in the sky.
Yeah, I didn't know if I would have to cut my hair to be here.
I know,
to cut it bald and stuff.
Then I don't know if you're gonna. But I was just mentioning to our audience right now, it's do we even watch Spanish-speaking programming anymore? I know.
I was in the back listening to you. First of all, I know you said Taylor Swift was one of, but yeah. I just wanted to throw out to the people out there, and probably there's kids watching, Kanye West and all of them. Yeah, they are billionaires, but they are not the richest people in the world. The richest people in the world are business people, which like Twitter.
It's true.
The guy that made Facebook. Those are the big. Matter of fact, he's number one. And then this Japanese guy is number two. But double check that. But yeah. No, I just wanted because I don't want people I got to sing to become a billionaire. No,
you don't.
Business is good.
Yeah, but, that's good.
Yeah. What happened to those?
Whatever happened to those?
Walter Mercado, because he passed. So nobody really.
But really, there's no Doña Maria and her sign, so there's no other, Tito Mercado, the cousin. Nothing. Nobody has come out.
No, I used to watch when I go to my grandmother's. I'm trying to remember the name. Chapo Colorado, something like that.
Oh yes.
Chapalín Colorado.
What? I know he's old, but I thought that.
Yeah, but that was when I used to go to my grandmother. She used to watch that novelas. And I think we only got Caso Cerrado.
That's it. That's all we do. Yes, a bochinche and
and that's fake.
And that's you are not the father. Oh my God. You know what I mean? It's it's crazy how times change.
Yeah, I never actually thought about it until you mentioned it. I was like, wow, there ain't. They still have novela. The last novela I seen was with Thalia.
Oh, right.
That was the last novela that I used to watch because back in the days I had a lot of Spanish friends and go to their house and that's what they were watching.
I know. I remember, like the one Thalia, las Marias, Maria Mercedes, Maria.
Yeah. The one that she was a homeless one, right?
Yeah, that's the one, Maria Mercedes.
Okay.
You see the homeless one, and then she got married and she became rich.
Yeah.
And again, I bet you she made the billionaire's list. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy that it just dawned on me. I'm like, what is going on with the programming right now?
I'm like, as you're speaking, I'm trying to think like, I'm trying to remember if there's any. I don't think so.
Interest in the programming because the beginning of the show I did mention the Casa de Famoso, but is the Spanish speaking version of an American show. Are we losing?
I did see.
Are we losing our own intuitive, like our own idealistic, like come up with new ideas for the Spanish speaking?
Yeah, I did see like the Spanish version of not American Got Talent. Oh snap! The Voice.
The Voice. Yeah, they had La Voz.
Yeah. So we do have it, but the other versions, like you said, the American version.
It's everything the American version. Even bailar, like the one that you have to dance and stuff.
You think you can dance.
You think you can dance, but they have like Se Baila Así or whatever the, I don't know the exact title, but they do have a show like that. So then it's just thinking, are we losing our culture in programming itself? Because it's like I feel that all these shows are being translated into Spanish, like English speaking.
Yeah, I guess whatever sells.
Shows, yeah.
But I did see that dancing contest, and I didn't like it because if you're a Spanish dancing contest, to me, I think they should have contests with people that's dancing merengue, salsa, flamenco, Spanish dancing stuff. They had hip-hop dancing, which music is for everybody and dancing is for everybody.
Exactly.
But if you're in that's like me saying, I'm doing an Indian show of dancing, but I have salsa people. It loses a little bit in there.
Exacto, like, como que, I don't know, like, are we losing our touch? Are we losing, do you think, can I actually say we're losing some type of our culture, a grip on our culture here in the United States?
Maybe we're getting Americanized.
Maybe, because it's crazy.
Now, I wonder, do they have the same, I don't know in Puerto Rico, but do they have the same episodes in Puerto Rico that they do here? Because I wonder if they have Puerto Rican novelas that are still popular over there that they don't have it over here.
That's a good question. That's a question because I know in Puerto Rico, when I was growing up, they did film. They had their own novelas down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
but now I don't know. It went into the Mexican market. There was a lot of novelas there that was coming into the United States. So that's a good question. I'm really not sure. So if anybody out there can just
because that's
make some comments. Let us know what's going on. Because
when I go overseas, I notice some shows there that they don't show here, like some movies and some shows. And then when I get here, like a year later, they showing it. So I wonder if Puerto Rico has it, and maybe that's why they not losing their culture, but we are as Americans,
right?
Which that is kind of shocking.
It is, and it's sad too because it's like it was just and me, doing research. I do research. I was just looking at the programming, and it's just similar things that we have here in the American market, and it's just kind of like it's alarming to me because I really don't want us to lose our culture, our contact, our way, our traditions, and the way we are. ¿Qué pasó con el palo sobao? Remember el palo sobao? In Sábado Gigante, they used to have this contest that they would grease this pole.
Oh!
El palo sobao. What happened when el palo sobao?
That thing was crazy. That guy was crazy.
And nobody could ever made it upstairs.
Yeah.
But I know it's silly, but it makes you think like, what happened with the fun? Like,
and it's funny. I'm sad to say, from a Latino ascent, I lost touch. Like, is there still 2 channels, 41 and 47? Well, damn, I just showed my age. I mean,
Oh my God!
I mean, Telemundo and what was the other one?
And Univision.
And Univision. They
But
still
guess
out,
what?
right?
They're still out.
But are there more?
There's more.
Oh, okay.
There's more. There's a couple of other channels. If you have cable, they have other channels, and then Telemundo and Univision has their additional channels.
Oh, okay.
But it's still like it's mind-boggling. Mind-boggling.
Yeah. That's why I'm sitting here like I remember
It's
2
crazy,
channels.
And,
Well, maybe that's why. Maybe we came Americanized, but yeah.
I think we do. I mean, I think at some point people do reach out to these outlets, Telemundo, Univision, all this news, just to find out what's going on back in the country. Like, oh, what's going on? What's happening? But other than that, that's it.
Because I know last week you had the last episode you had spoke a little bit about losing our culture, and I think this is probably one of them too. Like myself, like I said, I don't know if there's more than 2 channels. I'm old school; those are the 2 channels I watch, so I don't know. But and at the same moment is since parents are not teaching the kids their old culture, maybe that's why the TV are like, well, you don't care for your old culture, we're not going to give you culture shows. Maybe I'm just spitballing here. I don't know if that's true or not, but
yeah, but if you think about it, I agree with you. I mean, what is going on? What happened with all the different culture? Like, it was just crazy how I was just changing channels and I was actually watching, and it reminded me of an Americanized like any regular channel. And it's just they have like sports and game shows and stuff like that.
Right.
Like in Telemundo, they have the Escalón. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing, but it's like a survival. It's like a version of survival.
Oh my God.
Like, so it's like they do all these obstacles and they in here and they're gonna, strategize and they're gonna do this and van a votar pa fuera de la isla, and it's just.
But that's kind of weird to
copy.
do.
It's copy a show from.
See, now they had to realize
television.
if you really wanted to do a survivor like that, just do it in somebody's house. The Spanish drama is there. Mira, que no cocinas pa fuera al apartamento.
Porque quien paga los biles soy yo aquí.
That's all you have to do.
Y ya. Okay.
¿Quién se va a quedar en el apartamento de él?
Volvemos otra vez con la casa de los cucarachas del Bronx.
Pensó con 10 gente, ahora son 3.
Oh, yeah, it's so true.
Imagine that.
Oh, my God. Y fulanito vino de allá, and he's going to come with his family to live with us.
Yeah, so you never know. But that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, it would be funny. You see, that's the type of programming I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see all that.
The real Spanish drama.
The real Spanish drama, okay? The ones that the cucaracha, vamos a matar la cucaracha,
right.
O vamos para abajo to jugar domino right downstairs in the building.
Puerto Rican reality show, right?
Yeah.
Right in Puerto Rico.
That's exactly. So, I'm missing that connection. So I could be like this, oh my God, remember that? Remember what we used to do? Remember what
the drama of trying to sell coconuts and they got spoiled and, all that.
Ay, Dios mío. And the little heladito, el coquito and stuff, be like, mira, ven acá, que aquí está todo lo que está, the bochinchera in the window. Whatever happened to that?
Man, speaking about coquito, I seen them coming out. I mean, it's going to get hot.
It's nice.
I don't listen to the groundhog. I listen to the coquito.
I know when the coquito guy is out with the tling, gling, 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 gling. Oh, my, and the shh, 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 with the piragua.
Yo, once they are out, know summer is good.
When you know.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Quieres la leche o qué?
Espérate, déjame, que yo te lo arreglo.
I'm the coconut and leche person. I used to be the cherry.
No, yeah, no.
When they started making the other flavors like coco and
frambuesa, the blueberry, the uva, perdón, and oh my God, that's so good.
Wonder what's your favorite? Because mine is the coconut, like I said, and the leche.
Yeah, the crema de leche.
Yeah.
What they call it.
But now
Nice.
I don't know if is it me, but I thought it used to be like cream color. Now I see it pink.
I
Did
know
it
what's
change?
going on. It's
Or
I hope
was it
not.
always pink?
I don't know, unless they put that in a bottle that used to have the cherry in it.
I know,
They just
because
put
I told the guy, I was like, no, I wanted the leche. He said, this is it. And when I
But it's
tasted
pink.
it, it was the same. But
yeah,
I'm like,
but it's pink.
but I don't remember it pink. Maybe I was mistaken.
You know what? We're gonna have Latino Ruido on the field, and I'm gonna investigate what the
Yeah.
heck is that blue, that not
the
even
pink.
blue, that pink thing.
Yeah.
Because you know why I say blue? Because sometimes when you don't wash the bottle, right? On the bottom is still.
It's still the color.
So maybe
Ponelo ahí dentro.
Eso está bueno. I haven't touched it.
Yeah, I do that. Honestly, I'm gonna throw myself in the bus. But when I'm drinking soda and all of a sudden like I want water or juice, I'll put it right in the same
I
soda.
put it, yeah,
Boom, boom.
and it still tastes. Have that little aftertaste, but still is water. So I'm
Flavor
thinking,
water now.
It's flavor. It's true. Hey, that it's a hot thing right now. Flavor water.
Hey.
They have that.
It's called
sparkling water.
the pop
flavor.
water. 'Cause
And
it
then
has-
just like just 2 drops.
Please.
And then that's it. And then you feeling fabulous.
Con that flavor.
My God. Ay, Dios mío.
Just put a gum and drink the
Y
water.
ya. Y más nada.
A mint, and you're good to go.
Y ya. And that's it. I don't even know what's all this sparkling water thing. My personal opinion,
Yeah.
respectfully, pero. Because,
Yeah.
we don't want to.
No,
People are sensitive about the water.
with the people is the salsa water. Why would you want to drink soda without the flavor?
Thank you. Can you please let us know?
I don't understand that.
Put some comments down below. Like, why you want to drink?
And then some people don't realize it because I told my friend, that's soda without the flavor.
Yeah, that's it. And you're gonna be burping like 1,000 times.
Yeah, might as well get some flavor, but you complain that water don't have flavor.
Yeah. I mean, if your stomach is hurting, just put Alka-Seltzer in agua y ya.
What's
But why-
what's the old commercial? Oh, Bliss.
Bliss,
Oh, water
Bliss,
relief
Bliss.
it is. Again, I'm showing my age, but
Oh my God. I didn't say nothing. But it's like these are little things that we trying to connect in our culture, and it's like I feel like it's going away.
yeah.
Like we don't talk about it anymore. Like, ¿qué pasó?
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Like when we do the Puerto Rican parade, I always ask questions, and if they can answer, I give them like a T-shirt or something. Hardly no one answers half of my questions.
No, you see?
I don't go to the elders because I know they're gonna answer it before I even finish the question. I go to the kids.
Yeah.
And they be like, what?
Yeah, like, I know that we call it here coquito. In Puerto Rico, they call it limbe.
Limbe.
No sé, en
I
Mexico.
only call it coquito because that's what everybody was. Well, one time I said it. I said, I'm gonna get some limbe. What's that? The
little thing, yeah.
They was like, the coquito. The coquito is just the coconut flavor. It's not
Exactly.
it's not everything, right?
It's not the whole thing. I know that Dominicans call it frío.
Uh-huh.
So
What
if you
Mexicans
guys
call it?
I don't know, but listen to
Jabón?
our
I don't
Mexican.
know.
Who knows? Listen, our Mexican audience, let us know what you call it in your country.
Yellow.
Venezuela, yellow. Tú sabes, yo no sé algo. Like because it's now it's just changing. It's not even like limbe nada, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, you say, you mean coquito?
That's another thing, too.
Uvita.
You still got those neighbors that make the limbes?
Oh my God! I don't
know that. Because I remember back in the days it was a quarter. My mom was one of the limbe ladies, so I remember that. But I don't know if there's a limbe lady there.
Are they still alive? Inquiring minds in the Latino Rudo would like to know.
Because that was a Latin thing.
It was.
That was a Latin.
And then you used to pop it out from the cup and then turn it.
Oh my God.
So you could. Okay, I know this is a family show, but you used to suck on the.
I used to make the hole all the way into the bottom to get the sweetness, and then I'll turn it around. Oh my God!
Ay, Dios mío! You see, this is.
I made it last year myself because my son never seen one, so I made it, and I was like, "This is what Grandma used to sell," and he was like, "Wow." And now he's like, "Can you make some more every summer?"
No,
but I don't know if there's a limbe person. I don't.
Is there a limbe person? Listen again.
Well, I do know.
Reaching out.
I do know a lady that used to sell the cocoa limbes. Her name was Cream Rose Coquito.
Oh.
So she used to sell cocoa limbes, and I used to buy from. But she doesn't live in New York, so I don't know if she's gonna.
If there's anybody here in New York that is still making limbes, let us know. Reach out to the show. We would love to have you come and and demonstrate all your limbes here.
But also,
That'd be nice.
do they still making it fresh, or they making it from Kool-Aid? Remember?
Oh. Ooh, yes.
It's fresh, and then you be seeing the paquete de Kool-Aid in the
Yeah,
back.
así que they be like batando, and then they put it in the freezer. No.
A little bit of Kool-Aid and a whole lot of sugar.
Yeah. Oh my God, I remember, that you used to like turn it and turn it.
My mom was like, sigue bailando, and then she come with that.
The big, oh my God.
How much sugar? I'll tell you when to stop. Like, what?
And then you like this with a whole sack of this. Oh my God.
And then,
Listen.
Todavía. I'm like, todavía? He's shaking of diabetes over there.
Oh my God, but it used to hit the spot.
Oh, yeah.
It used to hit the spot on un verano en Nueva York, like a hot summer.
Oh
it
my
hit
God.
the spot.
I think that's why we had so many kids outside running around and having fun, because they were hyped.
And when we were hot, abrirle
A fire hydrant.
Dios mío.
What was it, 2 years ago? I took my son to the park, and he was running in the regular thing, and I seen the fire hydrant open. It was just open. Nobody was using it. I said, come on, we're going home. He was like, why? I said, I'm going to change it to shorts. Ooh, yeah, you're going to get wet with me. But he didn't realize what I was thinking already. I got over there, and I said, stand here in the corner. I'm going to go over there to wet my hands on that. He said, okay. I put my hands, whoa!
Oh, my God.
He said, oh! He started running, and then he started liking it, and then all the kids came out, and we had fun.
See, and that's something that we they're not even doing that anymore. Like, I don't see it.
In my block, they open it once in a while.
You see, that's like once
the elders, like the old people, we come down. Damn, I said my old people.
Damn, Charles.
But they come down.
Don't come from me, he said it.
Yeah, but I use my hands, and I was telling the kids, we used to use the can.
The can, yeah.
All that, yeah, so.
Oh, my God. Y cuando se iba el agua, there was, there's no water. Pues vete downstairs and take a bath over there. Y todo estaba, shh. Yes, I did went there.
Yeah.
I did went there.
We used to have I remember our building had no water back in the, because, buildings were falling and everything. We had to go to the fire hydrant. You see a whole line looking like with the bucket. And it's never the adults.
Yeah,
it's all the kids talking
all
about,
the kids.
What you making today? My mom is making the rice. So your water or mine is for the soup? We had.
It's so true. It's so true. Please do share your stories about, those times, because, those are the times that make us who we are right now, and it's just a shame that a lot of us,
And that's where the Latin culture was more alive, because as you're getting wet, Theo's over there playing dominoes. Your mother's talking about the novelas.
Yes.
And you have that one lady in the first floor window that don't want to come out but speaks to everybody.
I know, and she knows everything in the neighborhood. Can you believe that?
So it had all the culture, and then you had the salsa music being played.
Ay, Dios mío.
And then you always had that one uncle. Ay, espérate.
Ay, espérate que voy a traer la conga.
Yup.
Oh my goodness.
They don't do that no more.
They don't.
And that's
they don't.
part of our culture, and that's why I said that when you were speaking about culture on the last episode. I was watching it, and I'm like, wow, that is true. We lost a lot.
Yeah, we sure did.
But did we gain some too? The thing that I say that we gained was music-wise.
Right.
Like music-wise has been going up. That even Americans been using salsa music and all that.
Yes.
So music-wise, we have risen up, but culture and history, I think we fell down a little bit.
Yeah, we just went down, and sometimes I think that our culture, and I don't know how you feel about this, but sometimes I feel like it's intertwined in between cultures, like Caribbean with Central America. Right. So it's like a lot of cultures that are being brought together.
Well,
so
it's facts that that you say that, because the reason why is because when there were slaves and we were the ones rowing the boats, Juan Carlos was over there talking about, mira, más rápido, porque,
Mira.
So we were the actual people rowing the boats on the Christopher Columbus boat. So they assumed that we were workers, but you didn't get paid and you got whipped. So they tricked the Spanish people. But anyway, learn your history on that. But the reason why we intertwine is because of the Columbus landed on one spot, Spaniards started taking over, putting their culture in, landing another spot. So that's why we have culture in a lot of places.
Right.
We took over the Philippines, England, and Cuba. So you see all these things like, wait, but ain't that what you do? But then after years that pass, it changed.
Yeah.
Like, we do the same thing, but we call it this.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but I think they changed the names to fit them, to say this was ours.
Right.
You know, like you said, coquito. Everybody calls it different things.
Frío,
Right.
piragua, de piragua, or frío, you know, like I mentioned,
Right.
frío.
And
But
it's just to make it their own.
It's the same thing. It's the same. Scrape that.
Oh, that's what it is. Hielo.
Hielo,
There it is. Hielo. That's what they call it. I was wondering. I'm like, the Mexicans were calling it something, and I remember, but I remember somebody saying, "Oh, hielo." So it's the same.
It's the same
thing. So maybe that's why. But our culture is live in many places, even if you don't believe it is. But it's there. You know, the rice and all this stuff. It's there.
It's there. Like, you know, it's up to us. Are we choosing to just not follow tradition, or are we being kind of like yeah? You know, are we being manipulated, like, to tweak our culture? Just, oh, well, you know, this is better. If you do it this way, it's better. And, you know, these are questions that, you know, I feel that a lot of us are being kind of questioned indirectly, because then you feel like, oh, my gosh, should I keep teaching this to my kids? Should I keep telling them? But it's all up to us.
But, and it's in the world of contradiction, because we live in a contradiction culture ourselves. We say history repeats itself. You got to learn, but then we don't teaching our kids our history.
Exactly.
That's contradicting, you know. You have to teach them the history and say, hey, this is where it's from. Like my son, or when I used to teach martial arts, every time they do something, and they be like, yeah, I learned this, and I see that it was from the past, I tell them, you know who bring that up? But, you know, I let them know where it came from. Instead of putting, you know, things in people's mind that half of these TikTokers and all that think they invented something. You didn't invent nothing that I see. Like, you know, show me something. Like, this one girl was like, you know, if you put Kool-Aid and stuff inside the little ice cubes, and I was like, you didn't invent that. That's old.
Because you put a little stick on it.
Yeah, they found out something different. Like
and they selling the plate, you know, the containers, so it could look like a little popsicle. Wow.
We did that.
We did that with regular cups.
We used to go get the little popsicles, or sometimes when you eat the icy, you used to save the popsicle.
Yeah, y lavarlo and reuse it. That's it.
That's why I was like,
that's how we work.
And it's because no one told them, you know, that came from so-and-so country or this and that.
Yeah.
No one says it, so.
Nobody says that, you know, like, wow, you know.
Like, and I'm glad.
Mío.
And shout outs to the people that do bomba. They're keeping that alive. I've seen that. In New York, it's more. I go to other states and stuff, and I tell them, they were like, oh, they rarely do it. But in New York, they're keeping it alive.
They're keeping it alive, yeah.
Shout outs to you guys.
So, you know, it's like we have to keep our culture alive. We have to remind our kids, this is how we was back in the days. This is how we, you know, because I think we're losing. Yeah. We're losing that culture, like that tradition.
My household, we're losing the language, and that's my fault. I was teaching my son the language, and then once my grandmother passed away, we stopped speaking Spanish in our house because I'm the only Spanish person.
Right.
But a couple of days ago, he was saying something, and then I was speaking in Spanish, and he forgot what the word was.
Right.
So I was like, we have to go back.
Yeah, I definitely have to. Even though my son, he understands Spanish. Es un bochinchero. My son is a bochinchero.
Latino,
he knows
¿verdad?
everything. He's a true Latino. He understands everything. Then he'd be like real quiet, and then he'd be like listening. Because the native, he knows all the gossip and stuff. But he understands, but he doesn't know how to speak it.
Well, that's what my son is doing.
You know, and that's the one thing that I kind of feel kind of like, you know, that's my fault. But I really want him to just start speaking, you know, more Spanish and stuff like that. And just answer me in Spanish. Don't answer me in English. It gotta be Spanish. So
you don't want to be speaking Spanish and then sounding like a New Rican. You know?
I know, like el agua está caliente ahora. You know,
like
voy para el lavatorio del baño.
I'll be like looking at them like, what are you saying? Like,
¿Qué tú estás diciendo?
But it's funny because even here, like I say, New Yorkers, sometimes my friends and my wife was like, you don't speak Spanish like that. I was like, yeah, I know. I have to downgrade my Spanish for them because they don't understand the other ways. So, and when I'm saying Spanish, I mean Latin language.
Right.
People like Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican is not a language, people.
Exacto. Mira, let's make that clear. Let's make that clear, por favor.
They'd be like, you speak Puerto Rican? Like, what? What, is that a different? No.
Is that like what?
Yeah, there's.
We're going to talk about Ya tú sabes, gasolina.
Yeah, that's old Latin and then there's Latin, you know.
Exactly.
So, but
You know?
no, I speak Latin, yes. But now some professors say Latin and Spanish because Spanish is where you're using more of the street language.
Right.
And Latin is when you're using the professional correct language.
Right.
So
That's true.
that's
That's true.
you can ask me, but not Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican is not a language.
It's not a language. I'm glad that you mentioned that because it really does upset me sometimes when they say, "Oh, you know how to speak Puerto Rican?"
I'm like, what?
Was that a language that I didn't know about?
I had to go back to school. Like, let me go back because I thought I graduated early, but I missed something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. But looking forward to for us to just do our part and just keep our traditions alive. And if you guys want to share your little stories, let us know. Comment below. Send us an email. And Charles, we got to get a limber lady out here. Limber lady. I'm going to call her limber lady.
Limber lady.
The lady that was limber. Give us a call.
The neighbor, right?
Give us a call. We bring you to the studio, and we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, I wonder, there's
gotta be
there's certain things that elders did when we were young that I don't see them doing now. Like, not the elders, of course, they're not doing it now because some of them have passed away. But I'm talking about the young ones. They don't.
They don't do that anymore.
Like, going to abuela's house for dinner or something like that.
They don't do that anymore. They don't do that anymore. What happened to that on Sundays? That was like a big thing on Sundays. As long as you even though, because I know a lot of grandparents, and they passed on and stuff like that, que Dios lo tenga en su gloria, but, what happened to, Sunday dinners, what they, or just family time, mira, vamos pa casa de mami, vamos pa casa, let's go for a little bit, and then we come back, and whatever it is, and do you think that that's happening because a lot of them are passing on, or they moving, because there's a lot of people moving.
Yeah. What happens now is especially in New York, it's so corrupted and all that people, when they get older, they move.
Right.
So they, and then they move more because now that we have technology where we can call them videos, they don't feel like they need to be around the family.
Right.
They can always watch them in the video. So that can be it. Because
too.
before, there was no videos. So you had to be around the family. That's why when they be like, oh, what's your friend? Oh, he's in prima, or he's in his uncles, or in grandma's down the block. Everybody had a family member in their circle, like in their 5-mile radius. But now, it's like, where's your uncle? Oh, he's in Philly. You want to talk to him? Okay. Now you can talk.
That's right. Yeah.
So maybe that's why there's no more Sunday family days, but there are Christmas, because that's one thing Puerto Ricans you cannot take away from the Puerto Ricans.
No, yeah. Eso, olvídate, that's like...
You can be a Jehovah's Witness and be a Puerto Rican and be like, nah, I ain't giving my Christmas up. I don't think
no,
so.
¿dónde está mi pernil? Well, all that stuff, my...
And that's the year that people travel.
Right.
I think they travel more for Puerto Ricans for Christmas than they do Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think they do. They do. I agree.
Thanksgiving is like an American thing. Americans would travel with their family. But Christmas, I think because we celebrate from November all the way to January.
So imagínate, eso es un fiestón. That's like a fiesta all the time. All the time de esa fiesta. De Tres Reyes Magos, de Three Kings Day, las octavitas. What else? El niño was born the other day. We're going to celebrate that. We're going to celebrate what? Oh my God, the lights turned on. We're going to celebrate that. So you know what?
I always say they always look for excuse to drink. We're the only culture that says, "Hoy se bebe," meaning today we drink.
What's going on? What's happening? But
yeah, they love their beers, man.
That's what we love about it. I love my culture so much just because we could sit down here and we talk about it and we laugh.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing, Yeah,
there is a lot, now that I went down memory lane and seen my uncles playing dominoes, and, as a youngster, we be looking and be like, yeah, we can't wait to play. We can't wait to get to the big boy table.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
So we had that little table over here with us kids playing and stuff. Yeah. But then when you hear that capico, bang, we used to look okay, shoot. Who won?
¿Quién ganó? Oh my God. It was just like, It was exciting. It was exciting. Ajá. Yeah,
Yeah.
dale.
So
You know?
it's fun. Then you see like of course, the ladies in the background. Well, in my days, the ladies in the background talking about what they knitted, what Tupperware their party they're gonna go to, and the Avon that they brought yesterday.
Oh,
is that still Avon? Now that I think about
oh
it.
my God, that's a big. Whatever happened to Avon? Are they still in business?
I don't know. I just thought
Avon.
it just popped in my mind because my mom again, she was an Avon.
You see?
And they had the Avon Tupperware parties.
Avon. If you're still out there, give us a call. Call the Latino Ruido.
Right?
You know,
I
let's
wonder.
talk. Let's talk. We want to have you in the show because that's true. Whatever happened?
Let me see, because
Look.
that bugs me out because I just thought about it.
You know?
If Avon is still alive.
They're still alive?
Oh wow!
It
There
is?
they are.
Oh my goodness! Look, live research right now with Avon.
Holy snap!
We need to speak with a representative from Avon if they could just give us a
those
call.
parties.
Whatever happened?
Now that I think they don't do no more. I don't think they do Avon parties because I
They
never heard
don't,
of
right?
And Tupperware parties. I remember.
I don't
those.
think they do that anymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think they do that anymore. But I mean, nobody has. None of my friends are selling Avon.
That's
You know
what
how
I'm
they
saying.
used
I
to
don't
have the
think they
little
don't do that.
booklet, the
Yeah.
little. De eso, like, mira, tengo el librito. Tengo
¿Cuánto te
el-
debo?
¿Cuánto te debo? Ah,
Right.
te debo 10, espérate. Wait, the viejas. In the
yeah.
bra.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
the
los
little,
10 pesos, toma.
No, the little purse.
Oh,
the little.
the little purse, espérate. And then they used to open it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
yeah.
for you guys that the new generation, these are little things where made what it is now. Like you guys watching TV,
Yeah.
like we're probably the last generation that was the
Yep.
first one to touch electronics, the first one to touch a cell phone. We were there when these things were made.
Yep.
So you guys are just benefiting for something that was already there. But the one thing that you guys have not benefit was the fun times at a block party. Fun
Exactly.
times with your grandmother.
Yep.
You're coming home, go to your room because they're having a Tupperware party and you can't be around all the ladies. And because
Exactly.
kids wasn't supposed to be seen, so you had to go in the kids' room with all the rest of the kids.
Mira
And
eso.
you're just staring at each other like, who's your mom?
Who's
that's
your
the one over there.
Over there.
You know, and then if you know them, you're playing over here. But the ones that you don't know, you're not playing with.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, so they used to, if you lived in back in your country, if you live in a house, te mandaban to the marquesina, to the yard,
Yeah.
and they be inside the house blabbing like, oh, mira esto, lo otro. Oh, I love that color. Oh, yeah, this and that. But now it's like, they don't even knock on my door. Not even, Jehovah's Witnesses don't even knock on my door no more.
Oh, they don't knock on mine no more. Cause I saw,
Listen.
as soon as they knocked on my door, true story, they knocked on my door and said, "Oh, we're Jehovah's Witness." On a Sunday, I was like relaxing, and I said, "Oh, okay." And you want what? Oh, well, we came here to preach. I said, I'm Buddhist, right? She was like, "No." I said, "Well, I'm Buddhist. My wife is Catholic, but she doesn't want to talk because you're Jehovah's Witness." Honestly, the one guy said, that's fascinating. You're Buddhist. And how does that work? And we spoke. He was
You
an
see?
open-minded person. I seen him again, but I didn't see his partner again.
Right.
His partner never came back again. And I told him, I said, well, honestly, if we ever talk, it'll be different. But he respected, never knocked on my door again.
Oh, my God.
But some of them would. And we used to always say that. My mom would be like, no abre la puerta, don't open that door.
Ay, Dios mío.
I was like, why? It's not a bill collector, because remember, bill collectors used to come
Ay,
to the house.
imagine that. Ay, Dios mío.
And I was like,
¿Te
no. She was
recuerdas?
like, no, I said, lo gente que they want to talk to you. And I'm not in the mood. I'm like, you're never in the mood on a Sunday. But as soon as they knock on the door, go ahead, you can open it. Why? It's the Avon people coming. It's 12 o'clock.
No, you see, viste. That's how it was. They don't even knock on my door for nothing.
Nah,
For anything.
they-
For anything.
Yeah, I remember
know,
back
like-
in those days. The Avon lady come. This is campaign number 31.
Oh my, I know it's true. It's like, oh my goodness.
I owe you 20, right? All right, well, put this
Espera,
one in my
toma.
account. They
Ponla
had
en
accounts
account.
and everything. I remember those.
Yeah, mira, tú me debes. You owe me 10 pesos. Tú eres 9.59 me debes, ¿oíste?
Oh my God, I just had a flashback. I used to buy the well, not me, my mom used to buy me the deodorant roller, country something. I'm remembering it as brown thing with a
Yeah.
little country hat.
Oh my God.
Wow. We went
Listen,
back. We went back.
Sweet honesty. Que más, what was that was good. It was a couple of good stuff.
They had the powders and
the powders and stuff like that. The best, the deodorant, the roll. Oh,
I had the roller, the soap on the rope.
The soap on the rope, yeah.
And the paquete. I remember that.
Oh my God, I remember that.
I remember that.
Dios
See,
mío.
when you speak about stuff, it pops up. Like, what? Because I forgot about the soap on the rope. You know, first of all, I was never in jail, so I'm not going to remember.
Listen. Listen, if you have any stories with that soap on the road, let the Latino Rudio know. Comment below.
You know, there's people like, soap on a rope? What the heck is that?
Yeah,
it was actually a soap connected to a rope.
To a rope, yeah. It was, yeah.
It was like click, clack.
Share your stories. Share your stories.
Oh, you gotta go back.
Oh my goodness. But you know, that's the beauty of our culture. Yes. You know, that's the beauty of our culture, you know. But I'm glad that we got to talk.
Thank you.
Yes. Give an applause, like little silent applause from over here to Charles.
Yes.
Thank you so much, you know,
no problem.
for you know, actually you brought some good points. Yeah. You know, you made me remember, come on, Avon. So, chacho, tú me tienes like, oh my God, Avon.
Yeah, you know,
oh my God.
A lot of people like with Tupperware, we still have like, we go to the party, talk, because you know in Latin parties you always leave with extras.
Yeah.
That's why they always have the big aluminum foil.
Ay Dios, I know.
So
remember?
some people be like, no, I got you, and they come out their bag. They always have their Tupperware. Like, damn, you were prepared.
Yeah, no, we don't mess around.
You were prepared
like,
con el Tupperware y todo.
And then it's not a little Tupperware. It's one of those big ones like that.
And we don't throw.
I hate when that.
The Chinese Tupperwares. We don't throw those away, but we keep them.
Yo, not anymore. That's right.
We keep them.
I put everything in there. And the Tupperware donde está la mantequilla.
Oh,
with
no,
the
but
butter?
now it's sofrito.
Now it's sofrito.
The brown country.
Be like, oh, there's butter there.
Yeah.
Which one is the butter, Mom?
Open it because one of them is sofrito.
I don't know which one it is. Oh my God, those are sweet memories.
Yeah.
I mean, not even sweet memories. We still do it right now. I still do it.
I still have my green cracker thing, but it has rice.
With the it has rice in it. It's true.
The little cookie still has my sewing kit.
That's right. All that stuff. Oh my God.
We didn't throw things away.
Those cookies are the bomb.
Oh yeah.
The Danish cookies.
Yeah, they had them on sale for $1.99. I was like, I grabbed the small one, you know, not the
because you know, inflation.
Yeah.
But anyway, but they went up. But those were the oh my God, yeah. Those cookies were good. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. They're really good.
Yeah, no.
A mí me encantan. I love it.
I love the one that looks like a pretzel with the sugar.
Oh, yes.
Sugar.
Look, I got excited. Yes. You see, that tells you.
I'm about to go to the dollar store. See, they got some now.
Exactly. That tells you, oh, my God, but it's so good con café, tea, whatever, you know, whatever, uva, whatever, the little cola champagne.
You know, she's Latino. She said two things, café and cola champagne.
Yeah. Cola champagne. Come on, people.
Yeah,
you know when you know.
Yeah.
You know when you know.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. We're just going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Thank you, Charles.
No problem.
Hi, and we're back, guys. How are you? Listen, so I noticed that now while I was doing, you know, reading the newspaper. Yes, I do read the newspaper.
Oh, wow.
I do newspaper.
You still get that oil on your fingers and everything?
I know, and the little black, you know.
Yeah, after that you can't touch nothing.
You can't touch anything. But you know, for the first time first time, Hispanic or Latino is listed as one of the race, ethnicity.
Yeah, that one.
Eso mismo.
That one too.
You know what? English is my second language. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
This is what happens in the Latino Ruido. You know, we have mysteries. Category of and people of Middle Eastern and North African descent will have their own checkbox under the new race. I can't say this word, ethnicity, whatever standards.
Ethnicity.
Exactly, eso mismo. In the vote, when you vote, when you apply for a job, when you try to apply for a loan, house or anything legal, any legal government papers.
Now they have.
We are going to be represented somehow.
That is cool. I can say it's nice because we're Latinos. It has it, but then again, being me and I have to plug in my podcast, Speak Out. We speak about stuff like this. I spoke about racist and all these things that are going on. To me, this is one of the things that can keep racists alive. Right. Being racist, because why do you have to put if I'm Spanish or not? All you need to know is how many people I have in my house, and that's it. You don't need to know if I'm Spanish, black, white. I'm human. Personally, I never put anything on the census or my job. When they used to be like, "Are you American, Spanish?" I used to put, and then there's or other. Yeah. On the other, I used to be a working person. That's what I used to write. On job applications. I don't even know how I got jobs like that.
Oh, you don't even know how he got jobs.
I used to put working person.
Wow.
That's all you need to know. If I'm able to work, that's it. Yeah. Now, the one that says citizen or non, of course, I'm a citizen.
Because right now they have Hispanics has a two-part question for the identity. So they were asked whether, if you were Hispanic or Latino, and then they will ask you, well, pick a race. Is it white, black, American Indian, Asian Pacific, and then that was it. So now they're going to add, either your Hispanic descent or Latino or, depending on the wording that they're going to use. And they also going to use if you're, African, North Africa, or Middle Eastern. Do you think that they trying to find out like
where they are,
trying to like locate us, what I mean?
Because census back in the day, census was just to see how many people live in certain areas.
Exactly.
That's all it was back in when it first started. Then I think it was the 90s or something. They started putting race in it.
Right.
Then they started putting income in it. Like how much income? First of all, you're the government. You know how much income is
how much how much do we pay you? Hello, you take our taxes.
That's why I don't understand when they taxes when they say how much you made. My name is Charles Laloma. You should know how much I made. You took taxes out of my tax.
Exactly. You know me. If I owe you something, you come after my butt.
Yeah, they take the money out. So
IRS. You know what I mean? Come on.
To me, this is just because that one lazy person don't want to do their job. They want you to do it for them.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
No, but in all reality, I think this is where they use the thing of saying, "Oh, we just want to know where we're gonna delegate some of the money." No, you don't.
No.
You want to delegate the money where, okay, there's more white people over here, so I'm gonna go here. Oh, there's more rich people over here. I'm gonna go here. That's where it's at. What you need to just learn is how many people live in this area. Oh, there's a lot. So we got to put more stuff here because there's more people there. Exactly. That's how I think it should be.
Exactly. But what are they trying to see? What region or what section is like more, there's more Hispanic in this section than over here. For what? So you're going to raise taxes? You're going to raise the property tax? That you're going to raise something? I mean, that's the only thing.
The only thing I think that I would like to know areas is crime. That's it.
Yeah.
Crime.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't care who live in there, what type of people live. I just want to know how much crime is in that section.
Yeah.
That's it. But the census, I don't know. The census to me, this year, when they did the census, it was down. How not that many people put it in.
Yeah, because
they said it was the lowest one.
Look at that.
So, and honestly, if you're asking people that are on, like, let's say, government assistant.
Right.
The government assistant know how many people live in that house already. So why do I have to fill out a paperwork? Ask them.
It's true. It's true. Like, it just, it's crazy because I think that they just trying trying to track us down.
Yeah. Well,
Conspiracy theory.
Right.
En el Latino Ruido, conspiracy. Dun, 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 dun. But you know what I mean? Because that's how I feel, you know? Because why are you giving us all these choices?
Yeah.
Why?
You know, the one thing, the census I do like is like it breaks it down. So if you want to see how many family members are together, how many races have more kids, things like that for the nosy people, those are good things. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I'm not one of those people that I don't care.
I really don't care. You know, when I used to fill that section out before now with this option that's gonna start, I guess, in
I fill out
the next
everything but the race.
a couple of months. When they ask me the race, I will say why, because you know I'm kind of like light skinned, so I would say race. Why?
For all y'all people, let's mess up their head. As soon as they put down race, you put the 50-yard dash.
Yeah.
The what's that one that you give the baton to the other person?
Oh yeah, the relay. Relay.
500 long jump. You put stupid things like that.
Yeah, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
You know,
Human
they're
race.
just like
That's
trying to track us down, trying to like micromanage us. Like you already got our money anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean, what more?
But I do fill out the rest of the stuff. I just don't fill out my race and my income.
I don't.
Those are the two things that I don't.
If it's not necessary because I'm asking for a loan, I'm buying something and they need that, and then. But other than that, I don't.
Even a loan, I never in my life fill out. And that was my mom. When my mom went to school one time, that I went to school with her to fill out the application, they told her, "Oh, you forgot the rates." She said, "No, I didn't." She was like, "If I put that I'm Hispanic, is my son going to get into school?" He said, "Yeah." If I put nothing, is my son going to get into school? Yeah. So then you don't need to know.
So exactly.
When she said that, I was like, ever since then, I never filled it out. And I got jobs without it.
Look at that. Look at that.
You know, went
so
to school,
wasn't
college,
even
everything
necessary.
without it. I never filled that out.
For my son, he takes karate in a community center, and every year, you know, you have to put in update information if you change your address or anything like that.
Right.
And they ask you your income and all this question. I'm like, for what?
To learn a hayah? Like
for what? I'm in the community. I'm here to look for a service, and because I'm living in the poor neighborhood.
Yeah.
Why you need to know my income? For what?
Yeah, the only thing for a community service is your address, because you can't go, if you're living in New Jersey, try to go into a community service.
Right.
That's different.
All
you need to know is my address, but everything else you don't need to know.
And that's it. But, you know, like, it's unnecessary. I think this is just to track you down and to, like, find out things about you.
Charge you more taxes.
Charge you more taxes. Para que tú compres más ay, Dios mío, I can't. Yeah. I can't. Listen. I don't, listen. This is what's happening right now in the Latino Ruido right now.
Especially Latinos. Latinos be like, why you want to know? You don't want to know? No.
You don't talk to me. No. Hey, papi, come on. You don't want to talk to me for? Why you want to do this? You come every day. Every day you come, tell me the same thing. You know.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, they're gonna say that. Don't bother me, okay? I'm okay. No bother.
That's okay. You know. Yeah. But it's just
you take $5 here. I take $10.
Yeah. You take that's so
take $5. I don't know, but you take it for you.
I'm just, listen. I live in the 5th floor. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing in the 1st floor.
Exactly.
I don't know nothing. And that's how it's just unbelievable. This is, I don't know what's happening, but listen, I guess this is the 2024 era. I don't know.
And you know what's so funny, and people need to open their eyes sometimes, is that they throw things in there and then they make it seem like it's so nice and sweet that they're doing it. And then you be like, wait, anything that don't make sense, my family, we question it. Talk to my son. He's 7 years old. Say something to him that don't make sense, he's going to question you.
Exactly.
People, what? Wait, but why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? And you have to question everything. So if they saying, hey, guess what? We're going to put Latinos for you. Why? Did we complain? Because I don't know anybody that was playing dominoes and be like, ¿Qué cosa? What happened? They didn't have Hispanic on the census.
Yeah, like how dare they?
I haven't heard one person complain about it. So
no, and for years, centuries, they had
and
it.
Nobody cared.
And nobody cared. Now all of a sudden, now it's like, oh, we're gonna make it right. You're gonna make it right for what?
It was never wrong. Like nobody
For
cared.
what? And then you go,
Ay, me caigo.
Ay, se puso nervioso.
I was all pissed already. Ese fue el Espíritu del Santo que me abrió.
Exacto. Ay, Dios mío. Viste, eso es el espíritu del gobierno.
No, that was my uncle's spirit. Like, yeah, buddy, and hit me in the back.
That's
like,
right, that's right.
Because you know they used to hit you in the back. Hey, ¿cómo está? Like,
that's
the old Spanish people.
Yeah.
Like always, why you have to hit me to say hi? Like I used to be mad. Like, dang, what? Like, damn.
It's so true. It's so true. Yo, that's
and
so
it was
true.
always the men, the uncles and stuff. Come, hey, oh, cotazo. Like,
and it's like you used to be like, what's going on? Like my son used to hate it. Like he'd be looking at me like.
The old woman's with the cheek. Ay, qué lindo.
And you're like, ay, cuando tú te vas a casar,
Oh
cuando
my
tú
God.
te vas a casar, yo necesito un nieto. And you're like, yeah.
That was a woman thing. They always used to ask the woman that.
Always.
Right? When
Si tú no te casas, te va a caer una jamona. They used to call it jamona because you didn't, you didn't have a boyfriend or getting married or anything like that.
Yeah. You
see, that's the traditions back in the days, and then mira, now it's like
by
whatever.
25, you had to be married. I don't know who made that.
Mira,
rules.
mire.
¿Tú no estás casada todavía?
Ay, mija, tú te estás poniendo vieja, and you're like,
Nadie te va a querer así.
I'm 22 years old, like I'm 21 years
Think about
old.
it. They were rude.
That was rude as hell, man.
Nobody's gonna marry
What's
you
going
like
on?
that. You're gonna
They
be
were
all
like-
wrinkly.
Listen, they were very like rude.
They were rude and blunt.
And it's like, and then you know what's funny? Because nowadays it's funny how people get so sensitive about certain things.
Yeah.
But then you've been getting it from years since you even were born.
Let's say from your grandmother. ¿Quién es esa?
Exactly.
La novia. Ay, tú no ni sabes lavar la bola tuya y tú vas a querer
Y tú vas a
right in
tener
front of the
novia.
girl.
Yeah,
You
and
be
you're
like,
like, ay, él no se limpia bien, mami.
for the English people, they was like, you don't even know how to wash your balls, and you got
Yeah.
a girlfriend.
Ay,
And they used to
él
do
no
it right
sabe
in front of
hacer nada, mami. I don't know. And you'll be like this, oh my God.
And the girl be like, she don't know what to.
So these are things that, it's like it makes you like, oh my God. And then you're being sensitive about a lot of things nowadays.
That's why I think we're not sensitive, because we were mentally abused.
Exactly. Por eso que
We're strong.
I think we're strong. Our generation is stronger than what, this new generation coming up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Pero, But anyway, listen, follow us, like the page, give us some love, make some comments, email us. Listen, we're here for you. We miss our co-host, Johnny. We miss him. So happy belated birthday to Johnny. That was that guy, ese fue con el eclipse.
The eclipse.
Se fue para allá arriba. But Johnny will be back next week. Don't worry about it. But listen, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Charles. Like, give up. Yeah.
Welcome.
To Charles, thank you so much for sitting down with me. It was a pleasure. It's a pleasure always to talk to you guys, to always share what we think, share our traditions, our memories, everything. So always, we send you love and blessings.
Yes, yes. And thank you guys for having me and, being here. Que vive la raza and everything, You also can catch me on the LDM show on Thursdays, right here on the same network, LDM Network. And then my sarcastic self on the podcast with her. She has a podcast.
Yes, Real Talk, Real Music.
Yeah.
A lot of episodes are coming out. So, miren.
And you can check it out
Stay
on
tuned, ldmradio.com.
/podcast. So you can see a lot of podcasts. Her podcast is there. My podcast is there. So you can check that out too. We have a little fun.
Yeah.
But I'm always, I can always come to the border, on this side once in a while.
That's right. Could just
But
jump.
Brinca
el Chaco.
Yeah.
Brinca el Chaco. And come this way to
But
the
on
Latino.
Thursdays,
the Latino
I got to be
love.
American on Thursdays. So
Oh, Thursday,
I got to go back on the LDM show.
Oh, American.
Then I got to be like, so what I'm speaking of is the value of it.
Yo, you ever notice that too? Like we change, depending where we are, we pretending how we talk.
My mother was the same way. My mom would be on the. You got to have the telephone voice, and I laugh because I hear my mom be like, "Mira, desgraciado." Pero how you doing, my sir? Yeah, you're doing very good. Okay.
Yeah, how can I help you? How
and
can I help
as soon
you?
as that bell, ding dong, ¿quién es? Acá, Edison. Mira, ¿qué?
Mira, ¿qué?
¿Qué pasa? Mira, Charlie, ven acá, que estás diciendo algo aquí. Why are you talking?
It's so true. It's so true. It's so true. You know
That's
it's
where we
true.
learned it from.
Listen, that's the beauty of our culture.
Yeah.
Mwah. Besos. Love and blessings, guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra.